Okay, day 2 of load testing our off-grid mini factory. Now, for now, we are not drawing any power in. So currently the battery is at 100%, input 0, output 0, everything is turned off. But this is not hooked up to any sort of solar input or anything. I just charge it for these tests from standard household power. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, we tested these machines here. If you want to watch that, it is on the channel. But today we're going to be testing the filament printers. Now, we're really just going to be testing that one because these are two different setups. Not only are they two different printers, this is the P1S, that is the X1 carbon, but they're set up differently as well. This one is running PLA with a 0.4 nozzle. This one is running ABS with a 0.2 nozzle. So PLA takes a lot less heat and energy to do. So this one is going to print longer and require more heat out of its heating element. So we're mostly interested in how much energy that one's going to take. Because if we can run this one, then we can definitely run that one. Now, if you are interested in learning about the different power consumptions between these two printers, but also between running different filaments and nozzles and whatnot, I'd be happy to do a video about that in the future. Let me know in the comments if that's something that interests you. Now, one other thing differently I'm doing for this test is I have adjusted for cost because I'm interested in how much we're going to be ultimately saving when we're running these machines when we are running 100% off-grid solar power. So I've adjusted that, so this is actually going to show a value after we run our tests. So before we set up that print and get it started, we want to see how much energy this system draws when it's just on, just idling. So first, we're going to go ahead and turn on our main power here. That should give us about a watt of draw just from that power strip, the surge protector being on. Then we're going to go ahead and power on our machine here. Powering on, there we go. And wow, we're seeing only about 8 watts of power draw from it being on. Now, of course, the heating element's not active, nothing's happening, no motors are running really, so seeing a very slight climb, but that is still lower than I thought it would be. It is fully booted up, so it is ready to print. Okay, so for this test print, we are just printing a couple of the 60mm bases for Libertas. All of the settings are basically default for a 0.2mm nozzle. So layer height is 0.1. Total print time is going to be, I guess, about an hour and a half, including all of everything going on with it. So we're going to run with this. That should be a pretty good test. All right, so we are spooling up for our test. Our wattage has jumped up a little bit here. I'm interested in what it's going to look like. Oh, here we go. It's just heating the bed right now. Now we are in full preheat, heating nozzle and the print bed. And we are actually using less energy than we were just heating the print bed. All right, we're about halfway through our test print. And you can see it going there. Our energy usage is considerably lower than I thought it would be, considering there are 2 heating elements that this machine uses. And we've only cost about 2 cents in energy so far. We're about 94% battery left, so it looks like it is using more battery than the resin printer, but that's not that surprising to me. And we are just finishing up this print. It's on its last little bit. There it goes. This is our current energy usage. So let's go ahead and get this turned off here. And then we'll go ahead and turn that off. And now we're back down to 0. We ran this test a total of 1 hour and 48 minutes. That included all of the setup, preheating, calibrations, everything like that. This test cost about 4 cents in electricity. So we used 0.212 kilowatt hours. Our highest peak was 305.7 watts. Our battery has 88% remaining. 0.212 kilowatt hours over the course of 1 hour and 48 minutes. That's about 118 watts continuous usage, or 0.118 kilowatts per hour usage. So that concludes the test for this video. I will be testing the P1S. I might do a video on that. Let me know if you're interested in seeing a video on the P1S versus the X1C. I'll also be doing some tests where I have all 4 of these machines running simultaneously to see what their power draw is. And then I'll be bringing in a 40 watt CO2 laser and even a vinyl cutter out here, which is going to be all tested in future videos. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later.